All right, good morning. Welcome to Coffee Chat on Tuesday the 15th. And welcome, guys. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you hopping in. So as you hop on, as you see this pop up, go ahead and say hi. Say, tell me where you're from, all that good stuff, you know, whatever that is. But most importantly, just want to know you're here and say hi. And today, as you're popping on, what I want you to hopefully do is just let's ask a lot of questions today. And that's my hope. I don't have a lot of things to go over, you know, obviously talk about, you know, some of the other products, some of the new products, some of those things. But as you're popping on, just say hi. And any questions you guys have, please be ready with those, or, you know, come up with them as we go. So to kind of take a little bit of, you know, jaunt back, as we've been doing this for a few weeks now. And really the intention with these coffee chats was to, you know, say hi, was to welcome you guys, was to also kind of give a way for you guys to ask questions, give a way for you guys to feel part of the community. And as we're rolling out some of these products, as we're rolling out BIA, as we're rolling out, you know, a lot of new products to come, wanted to give you guys an opportunity for a way to ask questions, for a way you guys to just kind of, you know, be a platform for you guys to discuss. Let me just make sure. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure my sound was on. So as you're popping on, as you're coming, go ahead and say hi. And one of the things that I really want you guys to be able to do is ask questions. What questions you may have in regards to products, what questions you guys may have in business, any of those questions. That's why we're here. And that's kind of, you know, the biggest thing that I want to accomplish with this is you guys have a platform to do that stuff. So we talked a lot about, you know, the newest product, BIA. We've talked about some of the you know, connections with the story. We've talked about everything there. So I want to know kind of how you guys are feeling about that, what things I can do to share, help guide you, but then as well, really encourage you guys to share it with people. Share the product from a standpoint of the taste. I know I shared it with someone yesterday, and she's like, "Ooh, that's a lot better than what I thought." And so I just wanted to, you know, make sure I mention that. So one of the next kind of products coming up, and not to lose too much from what we're doing here with BIA, but we have Amped Hydrate coming out very soon. I expect that any day. I need to just follow up and see exactly what the time frame is there. With BIA backed off a little bit, I'm guessing they're backing it off a couple days. And then we get into the holiday catalog. The holiday catalog is going to be, you know, several products launched, and I know there's going to be a lot of education around those. So we have the new Collagen Broth, which is enhanced with amino acids that really make sure that you get the most out of collagen. I know Dr. Plant's going to talk a lot about that. He talked about that when I was in Phoenix a couple weeks ago. As well, we have the CBD oil coming out. And that's going to be a whole new place, whole new space for us to, you know, kind of jump into a market, jump into something in regards to new. But I think as well, it follows along the same lines of what Isogenics has been about the whole time, which is quality ingredients, nutrition from the inside out, and really kind of affecting your body from the inside out. So that's what I expect from this CBD. And again, we're going to have a lot more discussion about that. I know Dr. Plant is going to be releasing a lot of videos. And so once those are kind of coming out, we can, you know, share those. So if you're just hopping on, you know, say hi, and would love to know what questions you guys have, what kind of things you guys are facing in business, in sharing. Want to make sure that we keep this going, keep the excitement up, and be enthusiastic. You know, what have your thoughts been about BIA? What questions do you have? What do you have as far as sharing those with people? What questions do you guys have in regards to any of the other products? So, you know, as you're jumping in, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of it. And would love for you guys to continue to, you know, kind of engage and be a part of what we have going on here. So please ask questions. And Lindsay, thank you for that comment. She's been taking CBD for months and it's changed I know your husband shared about a CBD product that I used probably about a year ago and kind of used off and on. And, I'm really excited to learn more about it, learn more about its overall effects. I know my mom is wildly excited about CBD oil. She and my dad, so my parents just moved to Spokane earlier this year, and without the THC. And that's one of the things, actually, I'm going to circle back here and I'll get to my parents, is a lot of people don't understand that actually the CBD, which comes from marijuana, which has THC in it, is vastly different than the varieties that are grown that don't have THC. So I know there's been some, comments from different people. It's like, I this or that. It's like, hey, the two of them are not even close. And so if you're concerned about sharing or using CBD because of, legal issues in regards to THC, that is like saying, and I use this example, and I don't know if Dr. Plain's going to use this, but I'm going to tell him to, tease him and tell him he should, is if you're thinking about CBD with THC and CBD without THC, is saying that I'm not going to eat mushrooms because I don't want to get high. So I'm not going to, burst somebody's bubble and know that there's psychedelic mushrooms. Okay. That is what it is. And, psychedelic mushrooms compared to mushrooms that we eat are still mushrooms, but they're wildly different. And that is the same as far as my understanding in regards to CBD. So the strains that are grown, farmed to, take in for CBD oil that is therapeutic is vastly different than the strains that are, grown for recreational use. I'll just say it that way. So my parents, they moved here to Spokane earlier this summer, and across the country, they stopped and visited a few friends. And my dad visited with his college roommate. And his college roommate has been, had some arthritis issues. He's an old farmer, and he has been using CBD oil for quite a few years and saying how much it's helped his joint pain, really from a standpoint of helping him feel better. And so my mom, who's had some arthritis issues for several years now, is really, really excited to, find a good CBD oil. Just to let you guys know, as we're talking about CBD, and the intention, as I understand, is this is going to be launched in about 3 weeks, is that it is for external use. Now, that's what the label will read. That is, kind of the positioning from Isagenix in regards to some of the requirements from the Direct Sellers Association, what they're going to embrace and not embrace. So it is labeled as external use. Now, maybe that might get into your body somehow, some way. That doesn't mean that it's unsafe. It's just based upon DSA, what they're allowing for. It is only external, but wink, wink, double, double, shake, shake. Yes, use how you feel you want to. So anyways, what questions do you guys have? What questions do you guys have about all these new products in regards to education? I'll share what I know, what I can. Would love to hear you guys as you're, going through, talking about BIA, sharing it with people, as well, just kind of whatever you guys have, please throw them at me. I'd love to be able to kind of help share whatever way I can. And so I'm just going to kind of, roll on here. I appreciate you guys watching, appreciate you guys engaging. For all those of you that watch after the fact, that's great and exciting. I know everyone can't make this time, but I'm glad that you guys are able to get on and, do so from a standpoint of hopefully some quality education, some things that you guys get to learn about that maybe you didn't know about. And so that is where we're at today. So anybody have any questions? Anybody have anything that they would like more information about? I know today is the big day for those people that live in Arizona. They were able to get their BIA, I think, last couple of days, and in regards to oh shoot, will call Lindsay. We have 2 packages coming today, and I think they're being shipped from Reno, and I know that's where you're at, and so I'm excited. We have a from UPS, from Isagenix, we have a 21 and a 41 pound package, and so I could only imagine that is our 6 cases of BIA, and I am looking forward to being able to throw a few of those in my suitcase. And so they are scheduled for delivery today, and those were shipped out of Chandler. And so I think when I talked to some of the corporate staff, they were wildly anticipating that some of it would get out Friday, some of it would get out Monday. And so, just depending on how that schedule was as far as the BIA. And I know you guys are all amped up and excited. Oh, one thing to share, and I don't know if you guys knew this. So BIA had its Isagenix largest launch ever. And so I know this is one of the comments, I'll just share it, is that, oh man, cycles didn't move much, this or that. So there were 16,000 cases of BIA that were ordered, purchased on Friday, and then, or as of, I think Monday, yesterday. And there was another 2,500 that were added to auto ships. And that commentary came from Sharon Walsh, sales. And one of the things she said is that, when we had eShots and when they were launched, this vastly outperformed eShots. And I think one of the things that now we take eShots for granted as one of the staple, amazing products of Isagenix is it took a little while for people to kind of get used to and, consuming those, using them, what they were, about. And so I can look at that from a standpoint of, with BIA, I know once you guys get that product, I know once you get it, you guys are going to be really, really excited about it. And I'm going to be excited today when that case comes, be able to pack some for my trip to Cayman, but as well be able to have one this afternoon. So one of the questions that came over here from Zoom side was that what form is the CBD going to be in? It's going to be in an oil form. And so it is going to be able to, you can put that on topically, is how it's going to come out first. And so that is kind of answered there. What other, have you guys kind of, standpoints here watching, questions you guys have this morning? If not, we'll call it a day, and glad for you guys joining. Again, talking about some of the new products, talking about CBD. We have Hydrate, new formulation coming out, which is amazing. It tastes really, really good. Our kids love it, and they didn't really like a lot of the others, the Replenish or the other Hydrates. No new shakes anytime soon. One of the reasons on the flavors of shakes, we had the salted caramel, and with all these new products, not to kind of confuse everything. So no new seasonal shakes coming anytime soon that I know of, but there are going to be several new products coming at New Year's kickoff, as well as, several of them launched on the holiday seasonal catalog, which comes out the 1st of November. So if you guys don't have any questions this morning, thank you for joining. Thank you for hopping in. Appreciate it. And again, this is an opportunity not only to talk about the new products, but any questions you guys have in the field. But one of the things that I would love for you guys to do, as you start to get BIA, share that. Share the feelings. Share what you think about that product when you first taste it. Share what you think about as far as how it makes you feel. And I think you guys are going to love it. I think you're going to love the results, the response that your body has. So excited to see that the next few days. Tomorrow, reminder, is going to be Connection from John Maxwell's Power of Five. If you don't have this book, I'll make sure that we put a link in the notes today that you can get that ordered. If you don't have it, we're going to be talking about Connection. So look for that tomorrow. I will warn you, probably, my guess is I'm going to record that and post that as a video, because I will be, I think, on an airplane tomorrow at this time. So anyways, but that is coming. So excited for you guys to have that. And then I'll be joining you later on this week, probably from the beach. I mean, that sounds like a good idea, right? I should join you from the beach, and I may have a few guests that kind of hop in, talk about some of these products, talk about some of the stuff in their business. So again, excited for you guys to join. Excited. Can't wait for you all to get your BIA and, what you think of it, how to share it, all those good things. So have a great rest of your day. And I will, you guys will see a video for tomorrow. I'll probably pop on if I can and say hi at least. And we will talk soon. Talk to you guys later. Have a great day.